Hey, welcome back to learning more about the fakest story you've ever been told. Every day, though. Here we go again, y'all. They all promote each other by speaking about each other to lead the narrative.
Return the fugitives from American justice, including the return of the cop killer, Joanne Chesimard.
All right, now let's honestly ask ourselves this question. Why would Donald Trump, after all these years, be hollering out the name Joanne Chesimard, who we know is Assata Shakur? Why now?
Another radical leader who shares the experience of having their narrative be told by the government is activist and author Assata Shakur. Some may know her as a member of the Black Liberation Army. Some may recognize the name as the late rapper Tupac Shakur's godmother. But if you were to look up Assata Shakur on the internet, you might find that she's a bank robber, a kidnapper, and a murderer. According to Shakur, through interviews in her autobiography Assata, that is not at all her story. It is true that she has been a political activist since the 1960s, has worked alongside many famous revolutionaries like Huey P. Newton and Angela Davis. The meaning of her chosen name, Assata Alukbala, reflects her life and legacy. She who struggles for the people. Her life has been dedicated to the collective struggle for Black liberation. So how did Assata go from activist to FBI's most wanted? This is what you didn't know about Assata Shakur. There is no evidence of the birth of Assata Shakur.
There is no evidence of the birth of Assata Shakur. Exactly like Tupac Amaru Shakur's social is fake. Exactly like there was no evidence of the birth of Lassane Parish Crooks, Tupac's name before they changed it. Come on, y'all. There's a pattern here.
Confirmed by the FBI. The wanted poster released by the Federal Bureau of Investigation lists Shakur's birthday as July 16th, 1947. But in parentheses, it states, not substantiated by birth records. The FBI also notes that Shakur used August 19th, 1952 as her birthday. However, she was born as Joanne Deborah Bryan, what she calls her slave name, in Jamaica, Queens, New York, where she grew up moving back and forth between her mom, aunt, and grandparents in Wilmington, North Carolina. Growing up in the Jim Crow era, Shakur's grandparents, Lola and Frank Hill, who owned a local dance hall, instilled in her a sense of dignity, especially regards to white people.
So let me keep it real with y'all. Hey, this is exactly how you know that anybody is one of them. People that their birth records don't line up, all these things that they use over and over again. Like, we were told she went to Clinton Correctional. We were also told that Tupac went to Clinton Correctional too. Right? You see the line up there? Come on, man. This shit is all fake, y'all. The bigger question is, who are the people behind these fake characters? And why are they doing all this? Because there's definitely an answer, y'all. We were told that she went to Clinton Correctional, just like we were told Tupac went to Clinton Correctional. Like, come on, man. This shit is insanely fake. What we're looking at here is Pac's biological mother, who's an actor for the government just like him. Watch this woman's mannerisms. They're going to be in a clip coming up right now, and tell me that Pac doesn't have the same exact mannerisms.
United States government, the racist, at this point, almost fascist politics of the United States government is that political prisoners are conscious. Political prisoners are conscious of the reasons for that oppression and are clearly struggling against the system.
Hey, you ain't got to be a rocket scientist to see whose eyes those are. It's hereditary. We know exactly who he got those eyes from. Look, y'all. Hey, I cover all this and more about Assata Shakur in my documentary, The Tupac Spell. If you haven't seen it yet, check that out. Everything you've been told is a lie. Why would any of that be different and be untouched? Huh? Everything you've been told is a damn lie. Hey, this dude's on the news talking about we want justice for Tupac. Bro, your name is not even Mopreme Shakur. Your name is Maurice Harding because that's your stage name, bro. Hey, and just to cover it, people love to write me shit like this. How can Keefy D be in jail for a murder that didn't happen? Yo, how was Pac in prison for a case that wasn't real? Same way, y'all. Just because something's filmed in a courthouse and you see people wearing police uniforms and all that, that doesn't mean it's real. It could also be filmed by Hollywood. Hey, seriously, when the news is acknowledging this man's lame-ass street name, Keefy D, it's at that same exact moment that it's your job to look at this shit, right, since we all grown and all that, and realize that this is some bullshit. Hey, it's our job to stand up and fucking say something. Otherwise, by their own rules, you're agreeing to let them do this to you. You're agreeing to let them manipulate you. You're agreeing to let them just bulldoze us. We need to get organized and we need to stand up and disagree. Hey, I want you to really think about this. Why do you truly think that they have this super popular saying by the Freemasons in particular, that there is nothing new under the sun? Because this isn't the first rodeo. Yo, why do you think there's a story about Noah and them being destroyed? Why do you think there's a story about Atlantis being destroyed? Why do you think they're finding out that there was a whole race of people called the Tartarians that were destroyed, y'all? Yo, this life has a warning label on it. And if you don't pay attention to that, you will get judged for that.
Well, it's not your game. You didn't make the rules, so everything comes hard. And as long as you're signed to a contract, you're going to take a minority share of the winnings. A select few of us will do well. The majority will not. So as a people, we'll be considered a minority. But stop. Let's take a moment and look at yourselves. There's nothing minor about you. You are a blessed people. You're the most talented on earth, and you are still grateful. That is why upon winning in their game, you always thank God. Tonight I would like to ask one favor of you. Imagine what we'll all be like in our own game. Peace and love for one another.
Remember what Akil said. Everything you own in this life, the next, it's gone. They tell us everything in advance.
One thing I wanted to say is don't be fooled by the internet. It's cool to get on the computer, but don't let the computer get on you. It's cool to use the computer. Don't let the computer use you. You all saw The Matrix. There is a war going on. The battlefield's in the mind. And the prize is the soul. So, just be careful. Be very careful. Thank you.
Hey, check out my documentary, y'all. 2 hours of straight facts. They lied to us. They're continuing to lie to us. And they're not ever going to stop lying to us. We need to come together and we need to start talking about this. We need to stand up.